So here's the thing, guys. This is your only option on how to move with a 100% success rate in 2023. Because the world is clearly incorrect. If you read the Bible today, if you live by the Bible today, it is demonized. That's how bad this world is today. All the so-called normal folks out there in relationships, it looks like their lives are completely normal, right? Those be the biggest demons out there, bro. Most men in their so-called normal relationships are absolutely blue-pilled. They are Adam. And Eve is taking over the world, which means the whole world is being finessed. Like, brothers, how many times can you get finessed before you realize they're all that way? It's in a woman's nature to do that to begin with. It's in a woman's nature to extract resources from a man. Women are very untrustworthy today, which is why they want to finesse to the highest of levels and extents. When you see these 8s, 9s, and 10s in relationships with guys that they don't look so hot, they don't look so good. What do you think is going on, bro? What do you think is going on? Even back in the day when I used to be in school, you'd see certain people in relationships and it's like, that don't make sense. It's like she belongs more so with a guy like that rather than with a guy like that. But the people that should be together today are not, and the people that are together today should not be together. Like, the people who are not together should be together. The people that are together should not be together. The whole world's backwards. The genders are changing. Everything is crazy. So you guys have to start moving smarter in this world and not think in such a blue pill way where this fantasy dream is just going to work out flawlessly. Because we all thought that at one point. How many times do you have to see truth in order for it to really click in? Like, damn. This is how it is, so I have to do me to the highest extent. When you stop giving a F about every single thing, that in itself makes you unstoppable. It makes you more attractive. You could say it's this bad boy persona, but you're protected. You're not even screwing people over. You're not finessing people yourself. You're just doing you. Like, you don't care. That makes people want to come to you more. That makes even women want to come to you more to finesse you. But you're going to be too smart to fall for it. That's the thing. But you're going to pick and choose what you want to do. You're not so easily finessed. You're not just going to believe all women and what they say and every single one that comes to you. Oh yeah, you just believe everything they say. It's not going to be that easy. It's not going to be that easy. But if you're blue-pilled, it'll be that easy for them to get to you. That's why the more attractive women today are not with the guys they probably should be with, but they're with lower tier men. Because they can finesse them. They don't have the experience. It's going to be a needle in a haystack. For you to get the person that you're probably supposed to be with, it's going to be a needle in a haystack. Is there some out there? Yes, but it is a needle in a haystack. Far more rare than a good man that has all the qualities of what a woman wants. Far more rare. But it is on you to stop giving a F about, what word do I want to put on this? A certain result. Everybody wants a certain result, but look at the world we're in. I didn't see it coming to this point. I don't think you have either. I don't think anybody has. I don't even think women have seen it get to this point or knew it was going to get to this point, but it is this bad. It's pretty bad. Like, it's not something that's just going on where you come from. It's everywhere. It's all over social media. It is everywhere. All over the place. In every state, in every province, in every territory. It is everywhere. And it stems down from men and women not understanding what they have to do and how they have to move. It comes down to greediness. It comes down to not wanting to move a certain way that's going to benefit the opposite gender. Because that is what you have to do. You're not just focused on extracting what you want from the other person. You have to become what the other person wants. That's the least selfish thing you could do. It turns you into a selfless person. You have value. You bring value. You're a strong man. Good head on your shoulders. You make money. You do this. You do that. Family-oriented person. You have every single trait a woman wants. But does women have every single trait that you want? Vice versa. People have to focus on this. Women have to learn how to focus on themselves. And not just focus on taking. They're gonna take. But you can't just focus on the taking. What can you give? A lot of them are far delusional. They just think they're queens. They just think they're already made. Like they don't have to work on nothing. Like they don't have to self-improve on anything. And it's not even, it's less about self-improving and more so of what you really don't do. Like tarnish your human body. and be jaded. And be crazy and all out of alignment. So, to see how crazy this world is today, the smartest thing anybody can do is to just stop giving an F about a certain result and just do you. You will be a needle in the haystack yourself. You will come across something pretty damn good for yourself when the time is right. And until then, keep not giving an F. Keep moving in life like it's beautiful every single day, because it is. This is how it should be anyways. You shouldn't be waiting on a certain thing to be happy. You should be able to make yourself happy. You should be confident every single day of your life, because there's no point in not. Even when I was younger, that kind of stuff was harder. Because it's like you were more concerned about certain things that ain't happening right now. Oh my God, like, time is passing. Like, oh my God, I don't have this certain girl at this time. Oh my God, like, the good ones are going to go, and oh my God, and you get one, you get two, you get three, you don't keep them, time keeps going, and it's like, oh my God, like, you have to just let go. Let go of what is not and start focusing on what is right now. Like, stop caring about a result. It's not going to do you any good. You might think it will. Put so much thought and urgency on it. It's going to steer you further away from it. Things happen out of nowhere. Even all the girls, there was about 3 in my lifetime that I was like on a serious note with. Like, and it lasted like at least a year. One maybe a little less than a year. And one of them 4 years. And then there's a bunch more, but that they didn't, maybe 3 months tops. like a whole bunch of different females. But things happen. Things happen. And this is why you can't be so hard up for a result. You have to be hard up for living your life. When things didn't work out, I went back to my roots. And these same women even come back. These same women admit, I'm probably making a mistake right now by leaving you, blah, 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 blah. But they thought it was a great idea. While they're in university, they leave. I just feel like I can commit to a relationship right now. I'm probably going to regret it, but I'm thinking in my mind, yeah, you're going to regret it. Because you don't know who the fuck you're dealing with right now. You don't. You don't realize what else is out there. You don't realize what's in front of you right now. Don't matter where you're at in life. Don't matter what kind of a stage you're in. There's never not time for the right person in your life. There wasn't even a point where I'm like, you know what? I just can't focus on a relationship right now. I just can't really do this right now. There's never not the right time. For the right person, there's always the right time. That's like saying, can't have a single friend right now. Can't have a single family member right now. Can't have this right now. Can't have not one single person in my life. Not even one. There's always time for the right person. But people use these excuses and then later on regret it. And then they come back, and that's up to you if you want to take that person on again. And for me, no. Why? Because you're worse than you even used to be. I am better than I used to be. You should have made the right decision then. You should have grown with me. You should have improved yourself higher and higher and higher into a real woman as I'm becoming closer and closer and closer into becoming a real man. That's what it has to be. People are not on this wavelength anymore. The whole world's sloppy as hell. People are sloppy. People are degenerates. You read the Bible, you're demonized. Why? Because it's truth. And that's what most of the world has gotten away from today. They got into these substances. They got into a bunch of bullshit. And this is why. To see the world for what it is. How could you care? I see most of this world as a clown world. And most people. In a non-egotistical way, you're not on my level. That's how I see most people. You're just not as focused, not as hardworking, not as determined, not as skilled, not as God-given talented. Like there's so many check marks. There's so many things I have over the next person. And it's just pure blatant facts. I know how I live my life. I know how other people move. You're not even close. People can hardly stay in my presence and just be there and have a conversation without feeling so uncomfortable or fidgety or weird. It's because you're all fucked up. That's why. So, in the lens of my eyes, why should you care? Why should you care? Stop giving a F. You thought you're already attractive, it's only going to make you even more attractive. And you will eventually land on the right person, the right people, when the timing is right. Because there's always some people who want to rise up. There's always some people who also had enough of this clown world. They're done with it. They're doing what's right. With or without anybody, they're doing what's right. They're not getting caught up in the wind. They're not getting caught up in the stupid shit. They're putting themselves in the right place, in the right position every single day on a daily basis, and they're not getting away from it. But there's so many people living this false bullshit reality. And it's not safe. It's not safe to be close to these people. They're like the headless horseman. They don't know what's going on. They're riding a horse with no head. Where do you think they're going? They're going absolutely nowhere, buddy. They're going absolutely to nowhere. You're like the Black Panther in the woods, in the bushes. You can see perfectly and clear. You're ready to pounce on any given thing that comes by. You're ready. As for everybody else, their heads are off. They're riding a horse. They don't even know where they're going. They don't know where they're going. They don't know what's going to happen. And you know what I say? Who cares? Who cares? I'm ready for this shit to end. I don't care. And with this mentality, that actually bring things in. You're not this needy, oh my God, I want this to happen. That's not attractive. How is that attractive? That's not attractive at all. That makes you less attractive. Like, it's funny that I have to explain all this because this is how all men used to be. And now being this way as a man, it makes you a needle in the haystack. But this is how all men of back then used to be. And like, there's still men like this, but they're old school. They're older. In my generation, in your generation, and like younger, it doesn't exist. They're all degenerates. Their heads are in the clouds. You're witnessing people ruin their lives on a daily basis. It's all about the party. It's all about getting drunk, ruining yourself. It's not getting you nowhere, buddy. What did having fun have to do with fucking anything? It's not going to get you nowhere. Keep doing it. It's not going to get you nowhere. You're going to come right back to base one. And it's going to be even worse because you keep avoiding the work that's going to change your life. That is what's going to change your life. And what matters is that you individually change your own life because you're the only one that's going to do it. Nobody else is going to do it. You think a woman's going to come into your life and it's going to change your whole life? What happens when you get finessed? It's going to make your life even worse. There's nothing guaranteed. There's nothing guaranteed in this world. The only thing that's guaranteed is the work you're going to put in. You depend on yourself. You become the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. Staying true to yourself. Reading the Bible. Letting the whole world make it out as if you're just some lunatic when they're actually the lunatics. Not doing nothing right. Like the headless horseman. Riding around, they don't know where they're going. Some of them might even be in relationships, but guess what? It's coming to an end. And if not, it's going to be the most degenerate relationship you've ever seen in your entire lives. This is what the world is, and I just broke it down. Don't be fooled by the things you see. Don't be fooled by these so-called perfect-looking relationships. Most likely, someone's getting finessed. And I'll tell you what, I ain't getting finessed. Like mother, like daughter. I was in a situation where this girl's mother was finessing her boyfriend. Not even with the baby daddy. She's finessing her boyfriend. Her boyfriend is now stepdaddy. Stepdaddy's getting finessed. I come over to the house. The daughter, I'm getting finessed. We don't know what's happening. And that's from a lack of experience, and that's from being young and not seeing the world and until you see it. And then, yeah, it is what it is. And we're the bad people, right? We're the crazy ones. When we react to their abuse, we're the crazy ones, right? Look how crazy they are. Oh my God, just loosen up. Just have some fun. You used to be so careless. You used to be so fun. Now you're just uptight. from the same people that stabbed you in the back. We're loosey-goosey around the right people, just not your fake asses. And that's the truth. Because we see you for what you is. You just don't like that we're hard up to you. We just don't like that we're strict with you because we know the finesse and animals that you fucking are. And that's the truth. I loosen up around my people, around the right people, where we can laugh and have fun and you're not worried about getting stabbed in the back because guess what? You gotta be on guard with these individuals, bro. Like the wolves. You gotta be like the jaguars. You're sitting there just like this. You ain't letting them get shit on you because that's what they're looking to do. They're looking to finesse you. They're looking to finesse you. That's why you gotta be like this to them. What are you gonna do? Absolutely nothing. But when it comes to my other people, guess what? We're gonna have fun and oh yeah, we can dance around and do whatever we want to do, and we're not worried about getting stabbed in the back. Because guess what? If we get around these fake clowns and we loosen up, having fun around them, you get stabbed in the back and you never saw it coming. Around your own people, you don't got to worry about that. And it's these clowns that are really the demons that are gonna project onto us. Oh my God, that everything they say is finesse. Finesse, 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 finesse this. But we're the bad people, right? No, we're not. But all y'all fake ass motherfuckers, that's the narrative you put in your heads. And you know what? I'm just going to stand firm in who I am. I'm not going to give a shit. I don't even care about them. They can do whatever they want. It's just not going to happen to me. You know why I don't care? Because I don't want to hold that weight on my shoulders of all this. I just don't care. You're not going to finesse me. And if you come around me, of course, I'm going to have my guard up. Because I know who you is. I can see it right through you. And you're not going to get me. Other than that, I'll loosen up, sure. I'll loosen up around myself. But not around y'all fucking clowns. So stop giving a F. It's going to make you far more attractive. You get the right people in your life. And be very, very wary. Don't just take the first thing that looks good on paper around you either. Don't do that either. One little thing that comes your way. Some of you guys are just going to pounce on it thinking that's the one. That's the thing. Think again. Think again. You have to be able to see as straight as I see. There's no time to be getting finessed. We already wasted time getting finessed. We already wasted time getting screwed in this life. So much so to the point where I can't afford to waste another second in that delusional world. There's no more time to waste. They can all live in that la land delusional reality all they want. It's all pixie sticks. They can do that all they want. But we're on that real life shit. And there's no time for that. There's only time to get better. There's only time to build a great life. Because if you don't spend all your time doing it, life is going to pass you by quicker than you know. All we ever have, folks, is the 24 hours that's in front of us every single day. That's all we ever have, and we never know when it's going to be done. There's an hourglass in every single one of our lives, and that standard's coming down. And there was a bunch of sand up here that we had at first. A lot of it's come down. We don't know how much we have left up here, but it's coming down every single day. And until it stops, we have 24 hours that's in front of us every single day. So why waste it getting finessed like Adam? By anybody. By fake friends, by these fake women that just want to finesse you, that just wants to get rises out of you, that just wants to get something out of you. They don't want to submit, they don't want to be a real woman. When you're a real man, then nah, get out of here. Stop wasting my time. That's how it has to be. People wonder why we're so hard up and all this. It'd be the most clown world, most evilest people alive. Maybe not alive. because there's some pretty evil people alive, but they're not good for you, to say the least. And the percentage of these types of people are so high today, it's not even funny. Because people forgot what it's like to actually focus individually on your own life, to get shit straight, to then be in position to be a great man, to be a great woman, to be a great partner, to be a great husband, a great wife, a great father, a great mother. People forgot what that's like. They're just so busy seeing what they can get out of this person and then that person, and social media has allowed people to do this bullshit. And it is ridiculous. So the smartest thing you or anybody else can do is to stop giving an F. Let go. Let go of what you thought. Let go of what you think. Stop. Just stop and focus today. That's the best thing you can do. And you will live your best life. You'll be your happiest, most content, most productive. And all that is going to pay off. I promise you.